switch gears, get back over to Peyton.
Thank you, Leslie. Yeah, we are getting you ready for your Friday and your upcoming weekend here. Still have some rain in the forecast, but it really does start to look more and more just like a typical summertime forecast here as we go into the weekend. Take a look at this morning. This is through at least 11 a.m. Rain chances are fairly low, but a few storms are possible. Notice we'll stay in the 80s for the most part, and then as we head into the afternoon, we'll bump up the rain chances to about a 50-50 shot. Highs in the upper 80s to near 90. So it will begin to warm up as we go through the day. Classic summertime day here. Some of these downpours could be on the heavy side, so we'll need to keep an eye on that. Radar this morning, we are tracking some showers and storms already. These are going to be down along the coast in Barataria Bay on the west bank of the river in Plaquemines Parish and just north of Grand Isle. Now you are getting some showers and storms in Grand Isle, but the heaviest of it is just to your north, trying to lift up towards the Port Sulphur, anywhere between Carlisle and Port Sulphur there this morning. So that's where the storms are right now. Rain chances as we go into the weekend. Notice starting to decrease some, 40 to 30% chance Saturday, Sunday. About the same into next week, and then next week we're going to settle into just summertime weather. It's going to be hot, it's going to be humid, and there's going to be some hit or miss storms every single day. Now the pattern over the U.S., it is a hot pattern. Guess what? It's July. It's supposed to be hot, but really hot over towards the southern plains. That's where the worst heat's going to be. And whenever you're looking for a break in the heat, any time of the year, you're looking for a trough to come down, and none of these troughs really dig down and weaken this big ridge of high pressure. So the heat, for the most part, is not going anywhere. It's actually going to get a little hotter next week. As I mentioned, the worst heat off towards the southern plains, especially Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. Today, not unbearable, but look at next week. They could have record temperatures all across the plains here. Some models are spitting out the 1-teens for some of those areas up in Oklahoma, whereas we'll be on the edge of that high pressure. We'll be hot, but that's pretty normal for us, about 92 to 93 into early next week. Where they're getting the heat, it is the worst drought conditions. They've got a really bad drought situation starting to develop in Texas and Oklahoma, and that will only worsen with this heat. And the drought actually helps intensify some of these heat waves, whereas our drought, it's completely gone for the most part, and we've seen the rainfall over the past couple of weeks that has certainly helped our drought situation, so things improving there. You don't have to worry about the tropics this weekend. Dry and wind shear, dry air and wind shear are taking over the Atlantic basin, so nothing to worry about there for the time being. Your 7-day forecast. Notice we'll see daily chances for some storms and temperatures getting a little hotter as we go into next week.